Let me wind it back a bit. It's, life. Well, this would be a great lesson for all the youths. There's always rigging elections. Rigging elections. The people that are supposed to occupy that post, they will not allow them to take over. They will rig the elections. They have helped Obaseki to, get there now. So, please, so you guys should listen.
Women under the aegis of Edo State Market Women Association were in high spirit as they await the arrival of Governor Godwin Obaseki on this unusual visit to Government House. Leader of the Market Women, Blackie Omorige, said they have observed with keen interest the developmental strides the government has made so far, and they are impressed by the progress. For Governor Godwin Obaseki, the success of his administration, supported by the Oba of Benin, was divine. He recalled the chaos, assault, intimidation, harassment, and illegal ticketing that characterized business districts in the state capital before the January 1, 2017 ban.
When someone comes, they say no work, government is not helping. I say, yeah, government not going to give everybody work at the same time. But we have started. We don't start to do it small. But come so that we can train you. We can give you one work.
I beg, did Governor Obaseki is telling Tony Kabaka and his boys to come so that they can train them? I don't know.
To learn work. But many of them don't want to do that kind of work. They say they want to do revenue. I say, which revenue you want to? Government money, they can allow you to collect them. I said, not be that they vote before. So I said, over our dead body, you will first remove me as governor of Edo before I allow.
Governor Obaseki is telling Tony Kabaka, say, you go first remove me as the governor before I allow you to collect revenue. Wow.
Any agberu or anybody go back to the streets to collect.
The Governor Obaseki just called to Kabaka agberu. Let me rewind that back a bit.
They say they want to do revenue. I say, which revenue you want to? Government money, they can allow you to collect them. I said, not be that they vote before. So I said, over our dead body, you will first remove me as governor of Edo before I allow any agberu or anybody go back to the streets to collect money in Edo State. So I want to promise you today that no shit, no shaking.
Hello everybody, now good evening. So Governor Obaseki now he said Tony Kabaka should come and his boys, they should come so that they can train them and give them training. You see weak me. After they have used Tony Kabaka to do their rough work, their rough work, now they are telling him now to come so that they will train him and his boys. He even went ahead to call him agberu. That will not allow him to be, terrorizing. In a way, call him terrorist. Let me rewind it back. And I just pray that Tony Kabaka and his boys, they will learn from this. Next time, they will not be part of Wuru to bring somebody that is not qualified, and incompetent, someone that is not competent to occupy that Osadebe Avenue. See, if people like Tony Kabaka did not fight for Obaseki, Obaseki will not be the governor of Edo State today. He will not be the governor of Edo State. They were the one that do the rough work for him, for this, empty-headed brain man to become the governor of Edo State. Now the guy is there now. What is he doing? What is the guy doing? What has he done? All these women here, they have paid them. God, maybe they just said 10,000 naira for them. Give them ashobi. They give all those mamas there ashobi and a scarf. All of them wear ashobi. They sit down, they give them 10,000 to come and sit down in that place and be dancing and praising Governor Obaseki. What has he done? What has Governor Obaseki done since he took over office? You know, it's very sad that, you know, Tony Kabaka and his boys have to learn the, you know, learn it the hard way. They have to learn the hard way now. That is it. You know, so Governor Obaseki now say, if you want to work, come and let me train you. Train them with what? How? How are you going to train them? You know? You will call them agberu. You can't call them a terrorist. You know, so I love what is happening now. I just love it. I love it. Because what Oshomole did, Oshomole bought all these people to, you know, to his side. He bought them with money. He bought all of them to his side. That's Oshomole think that he can do everything. All the young political talks, they are all bought to his side, so he can do what undo. Now, as Obaseki refuses to buy them now, let's see what's going to happen now in the next election. It's going to be very interesting. Let's just watch this now before I end this broadcast.
Women under the aegis of Edo State Market Women Association were in high spirit as they await the arrival of Governor Godwin Obaseki on this unusual visit to Government House. Leader of the market women, Blackie Omorige, said they have observed with keen interest the developmental strides the government has made so far, and they are impressed by the progress. For Governor Godwin Obaseki, the success of his administration, supported by the Oba of Benin, was divine. He recalled the chaos, assault, intimidation, harassment, and illegal ticketing that characterized business districts in the state capital before the January 1, 2017 ban.
When someone comes, they say, government is not helping. I say, yes, government not going to give everybody work at the same time. But we have started. We don't start to do it small. But come so that we can train you. We can give you hand work so that you will learn work. But many of them don't want to do that kind of work. They say they want to do revenue. I say, which revenue you want to? Government money, which I like to collect them. I said, not be that they vote before. So I said, over.
Now that this Governor Obaseki is claiming that revenue is government money, why did Oshomole allow those boys to be collecting it? You know, when Oshomole was there, Oshomole hand over those, you know, such responsibility to Tony Kabaka and his boys. Why did Oshomole allow Tony Kabaka to be collecting the money in the first place? Why? You know, and Obaseki was there. You know that Tony Kabaka was in charge of those revenue when Oshomole was there. And Obaseki knew that during his election, when he went to Akugbe Ventures, when he was promising Tony Kabaka and his boss and heaven and earth during his campaign train. Now they have used those guys to do their rough work. Now they get into office. They are telling them, come, make we train you. Once we don't train you finish, we will come give you work. If you call them agberu, you call them terrorists. That is what Governor Obaseki called Kabaka and his boys agberu. He said, I will not allow them. He said, you will not allow them to be terrorizing the market women. I mean, this is just insult. The insult is just too much, Kabaka. The insult is too much. And I pray and I hope that Tony Kabaka this time, you will stand with the people. When during election time, don't support people because they give you, they pay you, millions of naira. Don't allow them to use you for their rough work anymore. And this message, not just for Tony Kabaka, for all those youths now that is driving around, like people like Stanley driving around those states, videoing all those roads where they no tie, road where rest and food, gutter where they no cover. Tell us that, but Governor Obaseki, for going to 2 years now, you have nothing tangible, no electricity. The major problem in those states is light. Once there is light and you are able to open your tap, water is, as in the water board is working. You open your tap and water will be running out. That is achievement. That is what we can class as an as achievement. We can say Governor Obaseki was the governor, that lights up Edo State. Now we can boast of 24/7 electricity, no blink. Or we can say now we can open our tap, water will be running. Or we can say now the Waterstone project, at least it's completed. Now it's completed. 5-star hospital is open. Once there is light, all those other industry that we know, other industry that we have around Edo State, everything, all of them, all those industries will start be able to. All those industries will start to work, and those industries will create a lot of jobs as well. So this now that happened to Tony Kabaka now is a great lesson to all those young brothers out there. It's mostly the brothers out there, whether you are youth or whatever. All those ones, even those ones that came out like later that was showing his what is his name again? I'll remember his name in a second. So all those other guys now that are with Tony Kabaka, man, that is it. This is the end of the road for you guys. But there is still hope. The next election, make sure you guys support the candidate that is with the people. The candidate that is with the people, not the one that pay you the most money. This is what happened. What goes around will surely comes around. Anything that goes up will come down, Kabaka. This is a great lesson. I hope every other Edo youth will learn from this.
Women under the ages of Edo State Market Women Association were in high spirit as they await the arrival of Governor Godwin Obaseki on this unusual visit to Government House. Leader of the Market Women, Blackie Omorige, said they have observed with keen interest the developmental strides the government has made so far, and they are impressed by the progress. For Governor Godwin Obaseki, the success of his administration, supported by the Oba of Benin, was divine. He recalled the chaos, assault, intimidation, harassment, and illegal ticketing that characterized business districts in the state capital before the January 1, 2017 ban.
When someone comes and say no work, government is not helping. I say, yeah, government not going to give everybody work at the same time. But we have started. We don't start to do it small. But come so that we can train you. We can give you hand work so that you will learn work. But many of them don't want to do that kind of work. They say they want to do revenue. I say, which revenue you want to? Government money, which I like to collect them. I said, not be that they vote before. So I said, over our dead body, you will first remove me as governor of Edo before I allow any agberu or anybody go back to the streets to collect money in Edo State. So I want to promise you today that no shaking. No shaking. What we have gained, we will not let go. They can go to any press conference, they can get money from anybody, make any noise they want to make, but we will not allow them back to the street.
Now, is he calling Tony Kabaka and his boys a noisemaker? So they can go to any press conference, they can, collect money from whoever and make whatever noise they want to make. This is deep, man. This is deep. Kabaka, this is a deep one. Well, the thing is this, that's just the way it is. We are going to, Kabaka have to take heart, I mean, I'm going to Kabaka, I'm not going to be so. I'm gonna be sad by Ehuru. That is just life. So, and I just pray that, pray and hope. Because we are thinking that, okay, Oshomole might call Kabaka and settle Tony Kabaka. They cannot afford to lose 2019 election. But with the look of things now, it's like, Oshomole have not responded to Tony Kabaka yet. For Governor Obaseki to come out and say all this, that means they don't really give a damn about Tony Kabaka and his boys. So, but they managed to use them for their rough work. As my brother just said here, when Governor Obaseki was looking for somebody to use for his rough work, he was addressing Tony Kabaka as comrade. He was calling him comrade. Now he's managed to, you know, get into Sadebe Avenue now. He's not referring to Kabaka as agberu, as a terrorist, and you know, as a noisemaker. So that's all. That's all life be. Oh, Tony Kabaka, that's all life be. So next time, be for the people. Stand with the person. Stand with the candidates. Stand with the person that will, you know, bring development to Edo State. Development that you will enjoy. Your children will come and meet it. They will enjoy it. Your children will enjoy it. That is what people like us want. That is what we are asking for. That is what we are asking for. When you come to Europe, all this goody that you are enjoying today, it's not the government that is there now. They are not the one that did it. The one that these people that did it, they did it years ago. All right? Now we are here, we are enjoying it. So don't vote someone into power. Governor Obaseki right now, his hands are tied. It's like they put one cup for his hand. All the law where Oshomole borrow, Obaseki have to pay them back. That is, the Obaseki is servicing Oshomole's loans every goddamn month. Because the security vote we are getting every month is enough to just fix that state for 1 year. As it's enough, collect 1 year security vote, we do wonders in Edo State. You understand? So it's a pity that some of our mothers, they still don't understand these things yet. Like those mothers, our mamas you see there with Governor Obaseki. They will buy Accra, give them a shobi. All of them will say a shobi and give them scarf. 30,000 naira for the day. They will ask them, they will tell them to, they will ask them to close their shop for the day. They will close their shop. Oh, madam, you go work one day. Anyway, you make 3,000 work. Or I 10,000 work. We keep back work. We that's what they do. Now they tell now so. We share 10,000. They ask them to close down their shop, not to go to market for that day, for them to just come there and sample themselves and dance and sing for Obaseki. But people that does not understand these things, they think, oh, these ladies, they just came there, maybe they know Obaseki knew them before. They never knew Obaseki. Obaseki no even know where they stay. You don't know them. The only thing where they get now 10,000 naira, they should be close where they get. Now they'll carry go as body. Even though the road to their house now, a lot of potholes, they go mash poto, mash mud before they reach their house. Obaseki go talk finish for that. So don't talk finish, go in house. You don't even know that those women they exist. You know? So that's just the way it is. Not until we need to have people like Tony Kabaka that will stand with the people that are ready to question the government. The government of Edo State especially. You know, for the government to know that, yes, people are watching them. People are just, you know, they are watching them. They are seeing if they are performing, if they are doing what they're supposed to do for the people, for the state. Not until we have people like that on the ground. Governor Obaseki, the people like any governor, that Obaseki, any governor that will come later, they will not do anything. All right? So we are very happy with this development with Tony Kabaka and his boys now. And the present government of Edo State is a very welcome development as far as I'm concerned. You know, it's very welcome one, of course. So we want to see something like that, you know, happening so that the youth will wake up. Know that these politicians, they are using you for their own gain. They don't give a damn about you. Oshomole built the house that worth 10 billion naira. And not just that he built the house. He now make sure that, you know, there is a police station opposite the house. The police station that will be helping him to mind the house, as in helping him to, you know, to keep a hand on the house, watch the house, so that criminal will not come in. That is what in that Oshomole house, NEPA no they take light there. They have 24/7 electricity. You understand? But you are living in darkness. You know? So you have to be for the people. These politicians, they are in for their own gain, and it's very sad. That is not how it's supposed to be. But that is the way it is in Edo State, in Nigeria in general. Governor Obaseki said he's not even worried about them. You can see the way, you know, just stretch his hand, as in, I don't give a damn, I don't care. I'm not even worried about them. If you guys make more noise, I will send the police on you. I know, you know, I know a lot about you. I have your secret in my hands. if I don't even worry about them, you know, like you Sabi, I don't care. You know, it's so sad though. That is not how the governor is supposed to address them, to be honest with you. Finally, I'll say you have called them there to come and, you know, get some skills so that they will gain employment. But, you know, is that the agreement you guys have initially? Is that what you promised them? You know? So, well, that's just the way it is. So, thank you all for listening. Let's just watch the video one more time and end this broadcast.
Women under the aegis of Edo State Market Women Association were in high spirit as they await the arrival of Governor Godwin Obaseki on this unusual visit to Government House. Leader of the market women, Blackie Omorige, said they have observed with keen interest the developmental strides the government has made so far, and they are impressed by the progress.
The women say, yeah, baiku, Obaseki, yeah, baiku, Obaseki baiku, ne? Yeah, baiku.
For Governor Godwin Obaseki, the success of his administration, supported by the Oba of Benin, was divine. He recalled the chaos, assault, intimidation, harassment, and illegal ticketing that characterized business districts in the state capital before the January 1, 2017 ban.
When someone comes and say no work, government is not helping. I say, yeah, government not going to give everybody work at the same time. But we have started. We don't start to do it small. But come so that we can train you. We can give you handwork so that you will learn work. But many of them don't want to do that kind of work. They say they want to do revenue. I say, which revenue you want to? Government money, which I like to collect them. I said, not be that they vote before. So I said, over our dead body, you will first remove me as governor of Edo before I allow any agberu or anybody go back to the streets to collect money in Edo State. So I want to promise you today that no shaking. No shaking. What we have gained, we will not let go. They can go to any press conference, they can get money from anybody, make any noise they want to make, but we will not allow them back to the street to come and terrorize our body. I am not even worried about them. I'm more worried about you. As long as God is with us, your Oba is with us.
Governor Obaseki don't go keep person. He said that, you know, he's not worried about them. They cannot do anything. Tony Kabaka and his boys, they have to remove him as the governor first before they can go on the streets and work as agberu and collect money. And we went ahead and shut about up there. Me may not see you agberu.
Meanwhile, the Edo State branch of the National Union of Road Transport Workers has passed a vote of confidence in Governor Godwin Obaseki and the government for the development of infrastructure, particularly road construction across the state. Leader of the delegation, Comrade Odion Olaye, said they were in Government House to commend the governor.
Now, they are commending the governor for the development, say particularly infrastructure. But this is a very, very... I don't understand these people. All these old people here, they are all political talks. They are all the same. Okay, they are not better than Tony Kabaka either. Now, Oshomole was, you know, being praised for fixing road. Obaseki be praised again for fixing the same road Oshomole claimed to have fixed before. So, do you guys supposed to be going forward? You guys are going backward. You guys are... When you ask people that we say Oshomole try, you ask them, say, okay, what does Oshomole do? They say he fix road. Now you are telling us now Obaseki fix road. Since Stalio Sazar be driving around Benin City, have not shown us one industry that is working. It's road is showing you guys. So this governor, they always come and fix the same road over and over again. They don't do anything else in the state. Ha! Okay.
No, and the government for the development of infrastructure, empowerment of youths, and many in the offing.
All of them don't work for me. Now let them work for me. So why they won't blackmail us? All that old.
All of them don't work for me now. Let them. Who be them? Tony Kabaka and his boys say they are blackmailing. Okay.
Trick of the past. He don't pass. Now we look forward. What is the future? The future is how do I create an economy to make you more prosperous? How? That's not my concern. How be the how I go fit complete my industrial park so that more jobs go come, but I go fit transport more goods. That be my worry. How I go complete the Benin River port so that we fit a clear container here. That be my worry.
The union members departed.
You see, Governor Obaseki really did not mean well for Edo State. He's talking about a new project from scratch, industrial park. With that one, no go get ahead. The site of the industrial park right now, we want Obaseki to show the Edo people the site, what is going on in the site of the industrial park. Fulani Esma talking about the site of the industrial park. Now, it is talking about a port. What do we need port for? In a state where we don't have electricity. Mr. Governor, port is not the priority right now in Edo State. That is not what we want. We want light. The barbers, all those small scale business orders to be able to operate. The barbers cannot run their business, no light. The hairdressers cannot run their business, no light. The vulcanizer, they can't work, no electricity. They depend on generator. So I don't understand the way this governor think. He didn't even mention about the Waterstone project. I want to open the central hospital. You know, so this governor is a joke. It's a big joke. And I'm happy that Tony Kabaka have seen that, you know, he have make a lot of money, you know, out of Oshomole administration. But now, we hope he has learned his lessons. You wake up, know that the politicians, this present government of Edo State is not for Edo people. And Kabaka should stand in the side of the people this time. Because Governor Obaseki are making clear that, he's not worried about them. He's not worried about Kabaka and his boys. He's not worried about Kabaka and his boys. You know? So how can you operate a port when you don't have light in the state? Whenever people recently went to whatever was even at the Benin airport, there was no electricity. NEPA take light inside airport. Inside airport, there was no light. And you are talking about ports. You don't have light. That is the dumbest and the dumbest. There is no electricity. Nothing will work. Without light, nothing will work. Inside Benin Airport, they are using torchlight to be checking people's passports, document. No light inside airport. No light inside airport. We are talking about port. How can you run a port when there is no electricity in the state? So electricity should be the #1 priority for the state governor, and it can be done. So we hope that Tony Kabaka have learned from the, you know, yeah, we have learned his lesson that from now on we, you know, he will not allow these politicians to use him to do his rough work anymore. But that is what they use them for. To use them to do their rough work. Yeah, use them to do their rough work. So I'm very happy that you know, Governor Obaseki did not call Tony Kabaka and settle them with money the way they used to. Now, Kabaka, you and your boys, you guys now, if you guys really want Edo to be great again, Edo where you can bring your children back home, you know, send your children and your wife abroad, bring your children back home to live in Edo State. Don't you allow politicians to use you to do their rough work. That is what Obaseki did with you. He used you to do their rough work. Because when you were there as a revenue collector before, during Oshomole errand, Governor Obaseki know very well that you know that you are not a graduate. So at that time, they don't have any problem with you. When they was using you to do their rough work during election time for Governor Obaseki to occupy Osadebe Avenue, they did not ask for your your certificate, your results, So after they have succeeded in using you to do their rough work, now they understand that you are not a graduate and you don't have a certificate. They call you a agberu, call you terrorist, call you a noise maker, and the rest of it. This is a big insult to the kabaka. This is a very, very serious insult, and that's just the way it is. Thank you everyone for listening, and have a blessed night.
Women under the ages of Edo State Market Women Association were in high spirit as they await the arrival of Governor Godwin Obaseki on this unusual visit to Government House. Leader of the market women, Blackie Omorige, said they have observed with keen interest the developmental strides the government has made so far, and they are impressed by the progress. For Governor Godwin Obaseki, the success of his administration, supported by the Oba of Benin, was divine. He recalled the chaos, assault, intimidation, harassment, and illegal ticketing that characterized business districts in the state capital before the January 1, 2017 ban.
When someone comes and say no work, government is not helping. I say, yeah, government not going to give everybody work at the same time. But we have started.
Government cannot give everybody work at the same time. That one is understandable. But government have to create enabling environment so that the private investors, foreign investors, local investors be able to invest and create jobs and employ people. So not by threatening them. The same Obaseki that sent Sir Aaron Simalwe Agbeyi out, that was paying Obaseki to be attacking that uncle and send him out of Edo State. So if you cannot create a job, why are you terrorizing others that want to come and invest in Edo State? Why can't you let them invest? Why are you terrorizing them? Why are you threatening them and sending them out of the state? So you have to create an enabling environment.
Don't start to do small. But come so that we can train you. We can give you handwork so that you will learn work. But many of them don't want to do that kind of work. They say they want to do revenue. I say, which revenue you want to? Government money, which I like to collect them. I said, not be that they vote before. So I said, over our dead body, you will first remove me as governor of Edo before I allow any agberu or anybody go back to the streets to collect money in Edo State. So I want to promise you today that no shaking. No shaking. For whatever, what we have gained, we will not let go. They can go to any press conference, they can get money from anybody, make any noise they want to make, but we will not allow them back to the street to come and terrorize our people. I am not even worried about them. I'm worried about you. Because we cannot do anything. As long as God is with us, the Oba is with us. Oba is up for it. And you, the Edo people are with us. Nobody can harass us at all.
Meanwhile, the Edo State branch of the National Union of Road Transport Workers has passed a vote of confidence in Governor Godwin Obaseki.
Who's that again? Africa Pride. Although that comment is gone though. You said Obaseki is 1 year in office. You are wrong. Obaseki is not 1 year in office. Obaseki has been in government for it will be 9 years and 8 months now, or 9 years and 9 months. He was there with Oshomole for good 8 years as a financial advisor. So Obaseki is not there for 1 year, okay? He has been there since the time of Oshomole. All right?
And the government for the development of infrastructure, particularly road construction across the state. Leader of the delegation, Comrade Odion Olaye, said they were in Government House to commend the governor and the government for the development of infrastructure.
Now, Obaseki, Obaseki do go to the Government House. If you see the letter, Salios has also appointed what he wrote 2016, when he actually accused the government at the time of paying Obaseki to attack people on social media. So Obaseki was even working for Shomole, right? So and now he's working for Obaseki. What he does is to attack people on social media. You're right. With the letter Stanley wrote, I will repost it again. Stanley wrote, it was an open letter to Oshomole. Stanley Osazo actually wrote the letter 2 years ago. You know, attacking Oshomole and what did they call it then? This present governor Obaseki for paying Abatobaze to be attacking Edo people on social media. All right. So Abatobaze is working for Governor Obaseki as we speak, and is getting paid. All right. So we know exactly what is going on.
Structure, empowerment of youths, and many in the offing.
All of them don't work for me. Now let them work for me. So why they won't blackmail us? All that old trick of the past, it don't pass. Now we look forward. What is the future?
Obaseki say whole trick. Don't forget that the same whole trick that brought you into power. It's the same whole trick that brought you into Osadebe Avenue. All right?
The future is how do I create an economy to make you more prosperous? How?
Africa Pride, yes. We saw it. We saw it when Governor was presenting the card to him. Okay? We saw it.
My concern, how be them? How go fit complete my industrial park so that more job go come?
What of
so that
life?
we fit transport more goods. That be my worry.
What of life?
How go complete the Benin River port so that we fit the clear container here? That be my worry.
The union members departed, leaving the assurance of continued support to the government and working to ensure the success of the APC in the 2019 general election. Pius Nsogo reporting.
You guys have a blessed night now. Bye to everyone. Bye to everyone, and have a blessed night. Have a blessed night to you all.
Women under the aegis of Edo State Market Women Association were in high spirit as they await the arrival of Governor Godwin Obaseki on this unusual visit to Government House. Leader of the market women, Blackie Omorige, said they have observed with keen interest the developmental strides the government has made so far, and they are impressed by the progress. For Governor Godwin Obaseki, the success of his administration, supported by the Oba of Benin, was divine. He recalled the chaos, assault, intimidation, harassment, and illegal ticketing that characterized business districts in the state capital before the January 1, 2017 ban.
When someone comes, they say no work, government is not helping. I say, yeah, government not going to give everybody work at the same time. But we have started. We don't start to do it small. But come so that we can train you, we can give you hand work so that you go learn work. But many of them don't want to do that kind of work. They say they want to do revenue. I say, which revenue you want to? Government money, make I like to collect them. I said, not be that they vote before. So I said, over our...
Osamedo Sarodion, you say encourage your brothers, sisters, and friends, even your street people, to get their voters card. Well, by now people should have their voters card anyway, because I think the time is running out to get the voters card. So by now, hopefully, the people that have not don't have their voters card yet should have it. You know, but with the way Buhari is going now, we don't even know if voters card will be enough to send him out come 2019. The people should have their voters card. That is very, very important.
You will first remove me as governor of Edo before I allow any agberu or anybody go back to the streets to collect money in Edo State. So I want to promise you today that no shaking. No shaking. For whatever, what we have gained, we will not let go. They can go to any press conference, they can get money from anybody,
Peter Osas, anyway, thanks for responding to the person that was asking that question. I really don't want to answer the person yet, because you know when people see red, they want to call it white. You know, I have the pictures. I have the picture when the car was presented to Obatobaza and the rest. So we know everything behind it. We know all the story behind the car, behind the Toyota. The government claimed to have bought the car for Abbott, so you know. About we have a means of transportation, be able to transport itself around the government to monitor the project of Obaseki or something like that. So, you know, that is what that was all about. That was just all nonsense.
Back to the street to come and terrorize our
Osamida Osarajo, you didn't watch the interview Garadima did. I'm going to analyze that interview again. Today I was just a bit busy. I'm going to analyze it again. Do you watch the interview the Bubu Garadima did with Channel News when he actually said that the Buhari people they are ready to do anything just to get Buhari back 2019. They are ready to ring the election. They are ready to ring the election. Okay. So, if Bubu Galadima that knows Buhari very well can say that, so people like us, Northern Nigeria, we are wondering, do you really think your PVC will really, you know, speak for you? Will be enough to get Buhari out come 2019?
I am not even worried about them. I'm more worried about you. Because we cannot do anything. As long as God is with us, the Oba is with us. Oba is not paying. And you, the Edo people are with us. Nobody can harass us at all.
Meanwhile, the Edo State branch of the National Union of Road Transport Workers has passed a vote of confidence in Governor Godwin Obaseki and the government for the development of infrastructure, particularly road construction across the state. Leader of the delegation, Comrade Odion Olaye, said they were in Government House to commend the governor and the government for the development of infrastructure, empowerment of youths, and many in the offing.
All of them don't work for me. Now let them work for me. So why they won't blackmail us? All that old trick of the past, it don't pass. Now we look forward. What is the future? The future is how do I create an economy to make you more prosperous? How? That's not my concern. How be the how go fit complete my industrial park so that more jobs go come, but I go fit transport more goods. That be my worry. How I go complete the Benin River port so that we fit a clear container here. That be my worry.
The union members departed, leaving the assurance of continued support to the government and working to ensure the success of the APC in the 2019 general election. Pius Nsogo reporting.
That's it, everyone. Have a good night and stay blessed.